I ain't your boy, Stark.
Alright, that should do it. Won't be any Latverian air support bothering us on our way to Castle Doom now. We'll take it on foot and bring in Bravo team once we hit checkpoint 3.
On foot. You're kidding, right? Do you have any idea how little arch support I get in this outfit?
Put a sock in it, webhead.
Ow, socks make it worse, actually.
Alright, ladies, let's move, now!
Take these chumps out.
About time.
So much for them. Castle straight ahead, barring a few twists and turns. Move out. Gunners, always hit these guys first in a fight. Otherwise, they'll just keep picking you off.
Your main mistake was starting the fight in the first place.
Bravo team should be nearby. I'll try to contact them.
Sure, why not?
I've been scrapping longer than you've been alive.
I can't raise Bravo. Signal must be jammed. Black Widow should have left an intel drop for us nearby.
Ready to roll.
Use your navigation system to locate it. have to do better than that. Knock that barrier down.
As long as I'm around, America never comes in second place.
Destroy them! They just broke through!
Getting down this time? Good call.
Drop point should be just ahead. We're outnumbered. Work together. Smash them all at once.
I've seen you before. This is just script.
There's the inside. Grab it. Move out.
July 11th, 0800 hours. We've determined there's a massive power source operating within the city. Potent, but unstable. If you can take it out, you may find our hike to checkpoint 4 a lot less troublesome.
You heard the lady. Let's find that power source.
Show the invaders no mercy!
Widow was right.
You got the stink of
Something
loser
screwy
on
with the
ya.
power here. Watch yourselves.
I'm on it.
Bravo team, this is Alpha. Bravo, do you read? Over. Bravo team, come in. Widow, this is Fury. Come back. Over.
We're done now, right?
It's an ambush!
His armor's got all I bet his armor could beat you on autopilot.
Death from above, invaders!
The electricity source is a church? Sheesh, talk about the power of prayer. Let's check it out.
I've been doing that since before you were born.
Long way from home, aren't you, boys? I figured I'd have to wait till I got back to the good old US of A to try out the Tinkerer's new toys. But instead, I can give you a preview right now, free of charge. My battery too well connected.
This would be a lot easier if you just hold still.
Good, the power's out. Should make the rest of our trip a little easier. Might even clear up our radio communications. Let's head out through that back door.
Bravo team, come in. Come in. Bravo, do you copy?
Nothing new to me so far. But Black Ops aren't really SOP for you boys, are they? How'd Fury get you?
Same way he got you two, I expect. Everyone owes that old warhorse favors, and he always calls them in sooner or later. Could be much worse than this.
Yeah, but don't you guys wonder, I mean, invading a foreign country? Like we're soldiers of fortune or something?
I've known Nick Fury a very long time, Spider-Man. We wouldn't be doing this without a good reason.
Oh, wringing your little hands over the poor Latvians, huh? You think they do the same for you?
Colonel Fury, what do you have for us?
Mr. President, one of our ongoing investigations into supervillains recently had a major break. We've always been aware that many of these criminals who run around in high-tech armor were getting their materials from an underground figure, Phineas Mason, aka the Tinkerer. But what we didn't realize until recently is that the Tinkerer himself is being supported by someone outside the country, specifically Lucia von Bardas, the elected Prime Minister of Latveria. As you know, the link to a foreign power makes this, by definition, international terrorism. The evidence is right here, sir. We're under attack. Trust me, they've earned what's coming to them.
They must be jamming our signal from somewhere. We're gonna have to keep going it solo for now. Let's move! They're trying to dig in. Keep pushing through.
Turrets are online! Keep that backup power coming!
The nanite-based neural interface nodes are attaching with about 90% efficiency. Electrical ground.
Hey, Tinker. How long will I have to...
Hold still, you fool! I haven't finished grounding you yet. You'll get us both killed.
Yeah, right. Me get electrocuted.
Where was I? Electrical grounding system should allow...
Seriously, old man. How long am I gonna have to work this off?
That depends on how long it takes you to fully supplant the city's power grid. Then I can divert more power to my lab and complete my work for Von Bardas.
Huh. Bet you're all charged up about that, huh?
Save the sophomoric puns for your fellow Neanderthals, Dylan.
Everyone's a critic.
Hold still.
You got the stink of loser on you.
Shields and baton!
Oh, now they're holding shields? Big deal. Just pull them away so you can land a punch.
This would be a lot easier if you just hold still.
You're not even close to my boss. How do you like the suit? Too corporate?
air support. Oh, we took care of that. Watch out! Try throwing those grenades right back where they came from.
Lucky I'm in a good mood today.
Cut them down!
I ain't here to dance.
Don't let them slow us down. Cut a path through these guys.
Score one for the science geeks of the world.
You asked for it. I've got an unbreakable skeleton. Bet you go.
Take out the rest of these troops. Then I can override that elevator. All right. After this elevator, it's almost a straight shot right to von Bardas' front door. They know we're coming. Could get a bit hairier from here on out. Hey, how about you handle the punching, and I'll handle the planning, huh? I got this. Now you don't need any more detail than that. Let's quit the jibber-jabber and get this job done already. Ah, now you gonna hurt my feelings. Time to move out, ladies. Going up. Head left. This wall leads to the castle gates. Affirmative. You don't want to go knock out those turrets. Otherwise, we'll just keep pounding it.
I wear the flag. That means I don't lose.
gotta find a way through those energy fields. Must be something we can use to block them. Nice work. Now shut off that energy grid master switch.
I do a victory dance, but I am still tired from kicking your butt. Make sure they the gratis incursion.
Stop those Americans in their tracks. Move, you dog! It's not invincible. Stop completely. Get us out of the zone, now!
Do yourself a favor. Stay
Watch
down.
yourself. Someone's tossing stuff back.
Another nostril.
You're not expecting me to help you up, right?
I hear ya. If anybody asks, tell them Wolverine did this to you. What's your mutant power? Get your tail kicked.
More supervillain tourists, huh? Let's get them.
Fear not, Scorcher. Let the wizard show you how to handle these metals.
I've seen real war. This was just a skirmish.
Thought you.
I wear the flag. That means I don't lose.
Damn. These doors are actuated to Wizard's gauntlets, but he's out cold. Maybe we can power him up manually with some repulsor fire. Lucia, we're home.
Great. Here we go again.
Hey, Fury, where's that Bravo team you've been trying to reach?
Communication's still jammed. Someone's gonna have to go round them up. And you just volunteered.
What? And leave all the fun to you girls? Bite me, Fury.
No time to argue, Shorty. Take Webbs with you. Locate Bravo team and find another way into that castle.
You heard the man, Webhead. Let's move.
Yeah. Sheesh, no respect.
We're stuck out here, Bravo. Take down those shield projectors so we can get in.
You should have stayed away!
That's what happened.
That'll get us in. Bravo, we've got local voice communications working, but long range is still jammed. We need Black Widow on the radio. Head to the security control room and get those jammers offline.
Suppressing fire, now!
They're bringing out the heavy hitters. Be careful up there.
I don't need spider sense to tell me you're a loser.
I can take you out with 3 claws.
Controlled bursts.
Don't worry. Chicks dig scars.
Prepare for battle!
You aren't up to this. That's what you might call basic game. Put you down.
Attention all troops. This is Prime Minister von Bardas. Repel the invaders by any means necessary.
Surrender would be your best option.
What's your mutant power? Getting your tail kicked?
Bravo, we still can't contact Widow. Head outside and disable those jammers manually.
All troops, we've got American vigilantes attacking on 2 fronts. Defend the throne room!
Bravo, we're encountering higher-ranking soldiers now. Be sure to take these leaders down first. You'll reduce the morale of their troops, make them more vulnerable.
You can still run away like the coward you are.
Tonight on Infoline, Lucia von Bardas. To fill the power vacuum created by the apparent death of Victor von Doom, the Latverian people last year held their first free elections in over 5 generations. The woman they elected as Prime Minister was as unlikely a choice as the world could have imagined. Lucia von Bardas, a young Latverian educator who had spent much time in the United States teaching at the University of North Carolina. Madam von Bardas, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure, Brian.
Upon taking office, you wasted little time mending the ties between your nation and the West.
Yes. For too long, Latveria cut herself off from the rest of the world, especially those we should have been befriending.
Did the time you spent living in America convince you of this?
It was a factor. I am accountable to my own people. If my predecessors' policies were hurting them, it was my job to correct that as soon as possible, no matter what.
Forgive me if I'm misinterpreting, Madam Prime Minister, but are you saying your improved relations with America are a necessary evil?
No. I merely said that when all is taken into account, a leader's primary responsibility is to those she leads. And despite my time in America, it is to Latveria I owe my full allegiance.
Prepare to be sliced and diced.
I'd do a victory dance, but I am still tired from kicking your butt.
Planning and break those jammers.
You will not get back up.
On Widow's signal now. Check out the other jammer. We can lock it in.
Sure, I can keep that to pay my rent.
We read you, Widow. We're positioned to move on the throne room. Can you support Bravo? They've got a job to do.
Roger that. Bravo, take that elevator down. I'll monitor you remotely.
I ain't here to fight you, Von Bardas. I'm here to make an example of you. This place is going down, along with your little operation. Should help deter anyone thinking along the same lines.
So much for your president's friendly words to me. Or does he even know you're here?
You got a simple choice, Toots. Either come with us quietly, or die when we turn this place into a big pile of Latverian bricks.
You'll pay for this, Nicholas Fury. I promise you that. Take them!
Fury will handle Von Bardas. Head to the reactor room. It's time to bring this castle down.
Where do you think you're headed? Stay out of my workshop. How heroic. Destroying an old man's livelihood.
No, you can't have my autograph, so don't ask.
How are they doing this?
What happens to you next is on your own. Remember that.
Predictable.
Are you slaves or are you men?
We've identified 3 heavy capacitors below you. Destroying their locks will allow us to set up a cascade explosion.
Surrender would be your best option.
Whatever Fury's told you, it's a lie. What happens to you next is on your head. Remember, do you even know what you're doing? Superheroes check, but they don't
check out. We don't have all night. Break those capacitor locks.
Diplomacy would have been less painful. There is no dishonor in admitting you're outclassed. For sound and fury! That's what happened. Set sonic pulse cannons to max!
That was fun, but I still prefer wall crawling.
But they don't check out. That's not on the seriously, are you?
Try the capacitor. Now head down to the reactor.
There they are! Good there!
Well, that's all the fun I can stand in one day.
It will take me weeks to clean up this mess.
I hear ya.
Get ready for sound and fury!
Excuse the mess. I don't clean up for uninvited guests.
We can handle these so-called heroes!
Are you slaves or are you men?
I wasn't quite ready for combat testing, but you forced my hand.
We'll regret ever setting foot on our soil!
Substandard performance for that unit. I'll have to make a note of that in the next series. taste my full wrath?
Ready to move out. Saw that coming. That's what you might call basic cadence.
Disengage the auxiliary shield batteries first.
You're mad! You'll kill us all!
Good work. That should allow you to break the reactor shield and gain direct access to the core.
Know how to do? Very well. I can converse with you on that level, if need be.
Those leg panels aren't very sure. Is he vulnerable there?
I've been doing this for a while. If anybody asks, I'll tell them you put up a heck of a fight.
No matter. My toy distracted me long enough. I'm clear of the blast. I doubt you will be so fortunate.
That did it! Now run!
Welcome back to Stark Tower, our base of operations. As soon as you're ready, head over to the briefing station for our next mission. If you like, take a break to chat with your teammates. Try the new sim console for training scenarios, or to run simulations of previous missions. You can also access the review terminal to study up on intel, or unwind with a trivia game.
Everyone's watching the world's first superhero reality show, The New Warriors. So far this season, you've seen the New Warriors save a small town from talking zoo animals.
I'm a stinking silverback gorilla, okay? Don't talk down to me.
Take out world-famous villains like Tiger Shark and Armadillo.
Hey, which one of you guys hits the hardest?
And even fight the insidious influence of the Corruptor.
You're holding me back. I should be an Avenger by now.
But this week, you'll see the New Warriors as you've never seen them before. Live.
Who the is that?
See the drama unfold as it happens. This Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Broadcasting live from parts unknown. Cleaning up America, one small town at a time. Don't miss the New Warriors.
Ah, hair puller! We've got a hair puller here!
Check your...
Hail, mortal! Little hath changed of late. My father Odin continues to punish that vile Victor Von Doom and my brother Loki for their treachery of years past. Aye, thy gift for understatement is remarkable. Ah, well, a long tale, my friend. Best told over a good meal. I shall regale you with it another time, perhaps. You humans, so quick to spend what little time you have. Farewell, my friend.
Hi there. Not these days. Firestar and I graduated, so to speak. And the team's current direction, well, let's just say I don't have any interest in being part of a superhero reality show. I don't even watch the show. I can't. I just hope they don't do anything to really tarnish the name. It's true. I used my powers against my dad to protect myself. It was wrong, and I willingly paid the price. My time in the vault wasn't as bad as you'd think, but I'll always wish I had found another way to deal with the situation. Sorry, I have to run. Take care.
Today marks the one-year anniversary of the so-called Latverian collapse, during which the country's Prime Minister, Lucia von Bardas, was reportedly killed in a massive explosion.
Don't tell me this thing deleted my spreadsheet again. Come on.
What can I do for you? Nothing special. SHIELD likes to keep close contact with the superhero community, and since I straddle those two worlds, I bounce back and forth quite a bit. Thanks. Same to you. Not really. Enjoy the silence. It rarely lasts. Of course I am. Sorry, I have to get back to my work. Take care.
New York City officials have just signed an $800 million metahuman damages insurance policy for all civic property, prompting fiscal conservatives to complain that the city has resigned itself to massive property damage on a regular.
Things have been pretty quiet around here lately. I suppose we should have known it was too good to last.
Miss Marvel has been investigating an international gun-running ring in the city. A lead identified this Roosevelt Island construction site as a front for their operations. And last night she reported discovering unexpected tunnels running beneath it. This morning she failed to check in.
Carol can definitely take care of herself, but we'll need to follow up on this just in case. Let's start by investigating those tunnels.
shoot us! Stop them!
You as serious as Datron!
Mission accomplished.
Find and destroy its power supply to get through.
You messing with a native New York.
I forgot more about combat than you'll ever know.
Get here inside! We've got company!
Sure, why not? I got hit harder in high school. Seriously, I did.
Take them down!
Ready when you are. Consider a career change.
These colors don't run.
Spider powers rock.
You're nothing more than a temporary distraction.
You're very close to a major power source. Take it offline.
You're just making it worse.
Americans like to play catch, yes?
That's enough out of you.
You know, they don't call me amazing for nothing.
over here!
I don't hesitate when my country needs me.
Ms. Marvel reporting in 0600 hours. Communication's still jammed down here, so this recording will have to do for now. This little gun-running operation is anything but. It's a cover for something bigger, with offshore origins. High-tech ordnance, cyborg interface circuitry, and even parts for some kind of siege weapons. Still trying to confirm, but my guess is we're dealing with... Damn, they must have heard me. Be right back.
Rock you like a dust!
Normally, I'd stay and insult you some more, but I've got things to do.
Beat them up!
Ready to roll. Surprised, American? Did you really think you were finished with Latveria? Learn from the best.
I've forgotten more about combat than you'll ever know. Take your freedom!
You're on my radar.
You're nothing more than a temporary distraction.
How much more of this you think you can take, hero? Now don't keep telling me you came in here alone. Where are the others, huh?
Right behind you.
Oh, come on. You really think... Oh. Here they come!
I don't hesitate with my country.
You're in my way.
You gonna let me down or what? Thanks. As you can probably tell, this op is a lot bigger than we thought. We need to figure out what these Latverians are up to. Of course. I've done some recon already. There's an old factory above these tunnels. If we destroy the weapons they've stockpiled there, it's bound to slow down their operation. Shocker must be trying to slow us down. What's he keeping us away from?
Oh, don't be too embarrassed. I've been doing this for a while.
Let's move out. That should lead up to the factory. You go on ahead. I'm gonna finish exploring these tunnels to look for additional intel. If you need any help, I'll be ready.
Deal with Shocker later. Trash the Latverian weapons first.
Make them drop it! Here they come! You're near the first weapons cache. Destroy it. I ain't even breathing hard yet. You messing with a nigga for sure.
That's it. Now you need to find and neutralize the rest.
How can we stop them? We can handle these so-called heroes.
You're on my radar. Keep them away from the munitions!
making progress. Keep it up.
They're tearing through us! We need backup!
Honor and duty are more than just words.
Send the Americans to the door!
One down.
Almost done. There's one more stockpile nearby.
For Latveria!
Move out.
That was the last one! Where are the reinforcements?
That'll put a wrench in the works. Now find those villains.
We'll hold this line. Go help the boss get everything ready.
Got it.
Daredevil at your service. Don't look so surprised. Should have seen that coming.
Go after Diamondback and Shocker. We have to find out what they're planning.
You're finished.
There must be some way to break that floor. Look around. I'm detecting activity beneath you. Can you work together to get down there?
Don't make this worse than it has to be.
Destroying their tech might help disrupt their operation.
All right. That's some street justice. This metropolis, but I take you out for free. Had that coming.
Spider powers rock.
Hey! Those superheroes are fighting each other near my new Trans Prix! Watch it, you! No!
Reckless superhumans can strike at any time, tossing your car like a toy, ripping up your driveway, or even sending a fiery tornado through your home. When the smoke from their awesome combined attack clears, how will you recover? With Gecko Insurance, our superhuman property damage policy will ensure your losses are completely covered. We'll call it damage control. By the time we're finished, it'll be as if there were no such thing as...
I wish.
I will hold them off.
That won't be necessary, my dear. Take your post. If our friends here wish to join us on our little cruise, so much the better. If only Nick Fury were with you to witness this firsthand. But he will see it soon enough. The whole world will. Now, we destroy your home, the same way you destroyed mine. Tear them apart! Aim for Van Zettel's station, Shocker!
Sure, boss. That'll shake me.
Don't be a better than you. About time. Diamondback, don't cluster your attacks.
You got it. I'll spread the love.
Defend the cannon! Turn those buildings into rubble.
Yes, madam.
Sliced up the scorecard.
Don't take that from them!
Let's roll.
Focus an attack on the Lower East Side!
No problem. Those hips.
I ain't even breathing hard yet.
Leave nonsense! If it were only that simple. I am no longer human, as you can see. Fury ripped that from me 1 year ago today. Now I am a bomb. Nothing more, nothing less. A bomb that will kill millions. And you just lit the fuse.
My associates wish you were dead. She can't do this! Not to me!
Fireworks are just beginning.
Oh man, I don't want to do this.
Manhattan continues to reel after tonight's devastating terror attack. Inside sources are indicating that the terrorists may have been from Latveria. Furthermore, they claim last night's attack was in direct retaliation for a secret, unsanctioned shield assault on Castle Doom exactly 1 year ago. SHIELD Director Nicholas Fury, now wanted for questioning in connection with these claims, has disappeared. In his absence, Commander Maria Hill has been named Acting Director of SHIELD. Superheroes potentially linked to the Latverian mission have refused to comment, leaving the rest of us to wonder why this horrible tragedy had to happen.
You hear what they're saying about that mission in Latveria?
Color me shocked, Steve. I have suspected we weren't sanctioned.
You have suspected? Nice of you to say so at the time.
Given a choice between Fury and the government, who are you gonna trust?
Tough call. That's why I didn't even ask you to make it. So, thanks to you, all this is on our hands. No, not on yours.
The evidence is right here, sir. We're under attack.
Colonel Fury, since Dr. Doom's death, Lucia von Bardas has bent over backwards to mend the ties between America and Latveria. We got her elected. This year alone, we lent her country $72 million in aid.
Yes, sir. And it hurts to imagine what she's done with that money, knowing what we now know.
Thank you, Colonel.
I have a recommended response scenario for the
That won't be necessary.
Sir, if I may, this situation is sure to escalate.
We have a pleasant relationship with Lucia. We'll handle things diplomatically.
I kept you in the dark so that if something like this ever happened, your consciences would be clear. It's on me, and I'm taking the fall for this one.
You got that right.
Damn it, Stark. You think these things grow on trees?
I'm sure you've got plenty of backups, old man. You always do.
Enjoy your exile, Fury. Wherever you are. We'll just stay here and keep picking up the pieces.
What a mess this is turning out to be. When you're ready, we can plan our next move at the briefing station.
Disaster relief contributions are being accepted in the main lobby reception area. Please open your hearts and wallets to help our fellow New Yorkers.
Hello. Reformed supervillains, yes. We Thunderbolts have worked hard to change people's minds about us, but apparently, we've got a ways to go. I'd like to think so. I realize it's a delicate time, but I had some things I needed to follow up with here. Thanks. I think I'll be all right. Talk to you later.
Mr. President.
Commander Hill, or should I say, Director Hill? A pleasure to meet you finally.
Attack on Manhattan.
Thank
Current
you, sir.
casualty estimates are
Feeling a bit out of your skin
but
lately?
experts agree that the toll
Yes,
would have been
you
much
can say
higher
that,
if not
sir.
for the intervention
I'm here to
of a
help you
small
help the
team of
world.
superheroes.
Whatever you need, whatever's on your mind.
All right. Why me, sir? Why was I chosen to run SHIELD? As far as I can see, there were a dozen people in line to succeed Fury.
Those people were Fury loyalists, and I've had enough of that in my lifetime. Let's talk about you. This appointment is a serious one. You're serving the world peace now, Commander.
I'll do everything in my power.
But you're also an American.
Yes, sir.
I hope you'll keep that foremost in your thoughts at all times.
Yes, sir. That shouldn't be a problem.
Good, good. As far as this Latverian situation, don't forget, it's one of 12 I have to deal with every day. You understand?
Absolutely, Mr. President.
With public opinion of superheroes
I'm glad we had
at a
this talk.
5-year low,
One more thing.
politicians have been deluged with emails and phone calls demanding everything from
I don't like
increased
them.
disaster relief
Never
funding
have,
to
never
an
will.
all-out ban on superhero
Unless I hear your
activities.
name and the word cape in the same sentence, the happier I'll be. You get me?
Yes, sir.
Times like this, I wish the company had nothing to do with superheroes.
Hey there.
No one will be admitted into the
I'm fine, thanks. I can take quite a bit of punishment, but I was glad to have some help show up when it did. Oh, the puns, by far. There's some things you can't unhear. Sure did. I'm glad I wasn't part of that Latverian strike a year ago. What a mess that started. I wouldn't blame them if they did at this point. Sorry. I have to say goodbye for now.
The President will address the nation at 8 p.m. tonight, reportedly to push for superhuman-related tort reform.
Hi, Steve. It doesn't sound good. There might even be some legislation already being drawn up. Agreed. Reed says he's processing all this through his new psychohistory formulas, trying to give us some insight on where things might be headed. Perhaps a lot better. We'll see. Our worst fears seem to be coming to pass. Congress is debating a new bill, the Superhuman Registration Act. It would require all heroes to register with the government, whether they want to or not.
Which would mean the politicians get to tell us who the bad guys are. We need to make sure this thing doesn't happen.
To that end, we're heading down to Washington. I've been offered a chance to testify before a congressional subcommittee.
And I'm going to rally the people down there. We need to get a grassroots resistance movement going before the SRA can gain any momentum.
We want you to come along in case there's any trouble. We've got a Quinjet waiting to fly us down there. Let's go. We're coming up on DC, team, but the situation has radically changed during our flight, and not for the better. The city just came under attack by an unknown terrorist force. We're going to coordinate defense efforts with S.H.I.E.L.D. Buckle up, and be ready for anything.
This is S.H.I.E.L.D. Lieutenant Farrell. We've got some of the senators prepped for evac, but the zone's too hot to lift off. Eliminate the enemy forces in the area so we can get those shields out. Finally, some backup.
I could handle punks like you without the armor.
Who against us? Eliminate those terrorists. We need to get the senators to safety.
This zone's secure. We'll get the choppers out. You should proceed down the hill. Head them off before they can hit us again.
Well, you sure took your sweet time getting down here. Now let me guess. This whole thing another Latverian counterattack? Like in New York? You heroes stepping it again? Well, I guess we'll see then, huh? Meantime, you might want to head over to the mall to see if anyone else needs backup.
Just received word that there has been an attack on the Capitol building. We don't know any details yet, but the police are saying we'll need to disperse until they can be sure. Watch out!
Approaching landing zone, ETA. Incoming Sam, 2 o'clock. We're hit. Dug out to the left, trying to put her down. Hang on. Farrell here. We made it. We're under attack.
What a bloody idiot.
I need a power boost.
Damn, what a mess. I shouldn't have jumped a gun like that. That rocket came from the southeast. We need to take out whoever fired it before we can bring anyone else in. Those must be the guys who shot down our chopper. Take them out, now!
Can't go on much longer.
What's red and gold and pounds you senseless? Staying down this time? Good call.
That's gonna leave a scar. Don't worry, chicks dig scars.
You stupid, vaguely foreign freaks! You ruined my vacation! And you, dumb as nails shield clones! I saw what you did to those cherry blossoms back there. You think those things grow on trees? And you think it makes me less of a man if I came here for the Cherry Blossom Festival, huh? You're laughing with your eyes! I can see it! Fine! Time for a little boss battle, suckers!
Spider powers rock.
I ain't here to dance.
I knew I should have sprung for the health meter enlargement I saw in that email. You're probably trying to clear out these terrorists, huh? Can I join the party? I'll join on any basis you want, as long as I get the keys to the Stark Tower executive washroom.
All clear, Commander.
I'll take things from here. Titanium Man seems to be behind all this. He just made off with some senators and took them underground. We'll cover the Capitol. You get down to the subway and pursue that tin-plated Russian and his pals. I'll keep you in mind. Now go!
Come on! That-a-way! The subway! Hey, when we see Titanium Man, let's try to get him to say moose and squirrel. If I were a supersized Russian bad guy, I'd head for some American chow. This way, to the food court.
Please. You think you're gonna get away with this on my watch? Alright, cavalry! Down! Thanks. That big guy dragged Senator Lieber and the others toward Union Station. Keep going this way.
Say what you want about Titanium Man. At least the trains are still running on time.
The Americans. Your precious representative is safe. For now. Do you have the courage to save him? Let us see.
Now he's gone too far. Nobody attacks America's food courts!
Thought about learning a trade instead.
Supervillains, huh? Always in the last place you look.
Stay out of my way this time.
Moving in. Ooh, can we stop for a cool, refreshing beverage? Cashing product placement checks works up a bean first.
Not bad. They usually don't get up after that. I love this armor. Don't you? Plenty of power left over for whatever's next.
When in D.C., be sure to visit our scenic national parking garage.
Stay down, or you get a taste of repulsors.
Big surprise!
Plenty of power left over for whatever's next.
You got a good dental plan, right, buddy?
Stay down, or you get another taste of repulsors.
Looks like they want to dance!
Dios mío!
Hello? Luke? Luke Cage? It's Tony Stark. How you doing?
Hey, man. Doing okay. How you been?
Fine, thanks, fine. So, Luke, you're a family man now. Ever thought about stepping up the corporate ladder? Stark Industries offers some really good medical, including neonatal.
You a CEO or an infomercial now?
Hey, sorry. I just need a good superhuman security consultant. And you can't do much better than a guy with bulletproof skin.
That's nice and all, Tony, but I'm the only guy keeping my block clean. Don't have time to be filing reports in an office somewhere.
Well, it could be more of an on-call position. We could work something out. I just really want you on my team.
I appreciate the thought, but these kids here, they need me. You want me? They need me.
Who taught you how
how to fight. Don't give up your day job. Oh wait, this is your day job.
You like heavy metal? We will bury you!
He's trying to escape with our elected representative. Get your own, buddy!
Take your friend and corrupt leaders back. I have no use for them now. This will be the coldest war of all. Follow me, heroes, if you dare!
Senator Lieber from New York State, good to meet you. You've done us a great service. You heroes are okay in my book. Maybe we should put this registration business on hold.
Glad to hear that, Mr. Senator. Registration would only make it easier for the criminals to come out on top.
And there's no prize for second place, is there? I understand. Well, best of luck trying to catch that maniac. Like our state motto says, excelsior.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
You don't look like the voting type.
Yeah, whatever. Hey guys, I'll take these pencil pushers back to the Capitol. Give me a call if you want to hang out again.
Americans, your deaths await you. Here you are once again, a nation divided. Only this time, you will fall. With a little help, if necessary. Your democratic ideal will be your undoing, once your own people turn against you. Did you really think it would be that easy? До свидания.
Keep attacking. You'll disrupt his focus. The cloaking field is down. Get him.
These mini-sentry guns will give you something new to think about. Registration Act will be passed by your cowardly leaders, and you will become criminals. Sworn dead, my God!
Ready when you are. I do this. 3.
Ladies first.
They cannot harm what they cannot see.
Diplomacy would have been left
this is done, no one will ever trust you heroes again.
Ready to roll.
Is this the best they can do against us? Take you out!
No! You think you've won, but you haven't. You'll soon see. You have already lost everything.
And so, to answer your question, Mr. Senator, in spite of these recent events, I don't believe forcing superheroes to register with the government is the answer. This law would split the hero community right down the middle, with consequences I'm not sure any of us want to ponder.
Hey, Mr. Stark! Mr. Stark! Over here.
Was that really your best shot?
Sneaking around doesn't become you, Steve.
Maybe I'll need the practice. Maybe we all will.
Don't be so melodramatic. This whole thing would affect you least of all. You're already deputized.
You almost sound like you agree with them. This Registration Act would tear down everything we've done, destroy a century-old tradition of...
I'm trying to save it, Steve. As much of it as I can, anyway. Don't you see where this is headed? All it's going to take is one more slip-up by anyone in a cape, and we'll be lucky if registration is the worst they do. They could just turn us all into criminals, hunt us all down.
No, they won't, Tony. Not in my country.
Now return to our special live episode of The New Warriors, coming to you straight from Stamford, Connecticut, where the Warriors have just been spotted by their supervillain quarry. Looks like it's on.
I've got cold heart, you guys. Hey, somebody snag Nitro. He's rabbiting.
Don't worry, Speedball. I'm on him. On your feet, Nitro. And don't bother trying any of your stupid exploding tricks.
Oh, baby, don't you even know? You're playing with the big boys now.
Reports now coming in from Stamford, Connecticut indicate a massive explosion in a residential neighborhood.
Just over 12 hours ago now, and preliminary casualties are said to be over 600. In Washington, rumblings on whether superhero reform should be brought to the table.
Following last week's devastating explosion, Congress has rushed through passage of the Superhuman Registration Act, with the president expected to sign it.
This is just completely insane, Hill. I won't do it.
I'm sorry, was it not clear I was giving you an order?
You're asking me to arrest people who risk their lives for this country every day.
No, I'm ordering you to obey the will of the American people, Captain. Either you help us bring them in, or we'll bring you in.
Weapons down, gentlemen. Or I...
Trank darts, now! Take him down! Take him down!
Keep us moving, son, if you want to stay conscious.
You idiot. We were trying to save lives.
Of all the people to go underground, Captain America. Now every superhero who disagrees with the act suddenly has a leader. Maybe we should hold off until...
That won't be necessary, Mr. President. Registration can go forward as planned. We'll take care of Captain America.
And with the passage of the Superhuman Registration Act earlier this week, superheroes around the country are being forced to choose a side. Do they register with the government to uphold the law, or become part of an underground resistance movement? So far,
Can you believe this is really going down? The act kicks in at midnight, but word is S.H.I.E.L.D's gonna be here sooner than that, taking signatures. Or prisoners. I want to talk to Cage about it, but he's too busy arguing with Mr. Fantastic over there. Maybe you can break into their little powwow and get some sense out of him.
Things don't get out of hand. The acting commander will be here any minute. Look sharp. Hope things don't get out of hand.
Reed, I'm trying, but I just can't follow these equations.
I'd be surprised if you could, Tony. They're a new form of science I invented, actually. A way to predict future trends by mathematically modeling past events.
Really? How reliable?
Very. I've been using it to predict general trends for years.
And what are they showing you now?
A series of societal earthquakes, conflicts beyond anything that's ever happened. The death of billions.
My God.
I ran the numbers again and again. I found no force that could be applied anywhere to make a better outcome until...
The Registration Act.
Yes, that's the first part. Other actions will be necessary, in the right order, at the right times.
Actions that will turn us against our friends. Change everything we know.
I'm well aware of that, Tony. But the alternatives are much, much worse.
Whoever said saving the world would be easy, huh? All right, Reed. Walk me through the numbers. And take it slow.
New York Senator Lieber decried the recent passage of the Registration Act today, citing his rescue by a team of superheroes just before...
You come to a decision yet? For now, yeah, it is. Stamford would never have happened if superheroes had proper oversight. Cap threw any chance of peace away when he put those S.H.I.E.L.D. agents in the hospital. No one's got a better reason to be paranoid than I do. And I'm telling you, this is the way it's gotta go. Don't be so sure. There's no way the cops or S.H.I.E.L.D. would have handled it with a slugfest in the middle of a suburban neighborhood. Look, I can't make the decision for you. Just remember, we're supposed to protect people. Signing up for training and accountability is the best way to do that.
Security, prepare to receive inbound S.H.I.E.L.D. contingent.
Hey, good times, huh? I can. The government's always wanted to take us down a peg. Now they see their chance. But Cap showed us what we need to do. I mean doing whatever it takes to keep S.H.I.E.L.D. from taking over. That's what this is all about. Between you and me, I hope so. I have no intention of registering. And we're gonna need a leader. Open your eyes. Powerful people are using a tragedy to take over. Cap sees that. If you had any sense, you'd see it too. Look, personal freedom is what Cap's fighting for. This is your choice to make. I know which way I'm going. Hopefully you do too.
With the Superhuman Registration Act looking likely to pass within the week, we recently sat down with one of its most surprising critics, Captain America.
Thanks for having me, Brian.
Our pleasure. Captain, in the wake of the Stamford tragedy, the public overwhelmingly favors mandatory registration for all superhumans. Can millions of Americans be wrong?
Unfortunately, they can, Brian. Our country's history is littered with wrongs that most Americans approved of at the time. Slavery, the incarceration of Japanese Americans during World War II, the McCarthy hearings.
But how do you deal with it, knowing that nearly everyone is against you on this?
I think of what Mark Twain wrote on the subject. If you alone of all the nation shall decide one way, and that way be the right way according to your convictions, you have done your duty by yourself and by your country.
An inspiring quote.
Absolutely. When the mob and the press and the whole world tell you to move, your job is to plant yourself like a tree beside the river of truth and tell the whole world, no,
work of
you
identifying
move.
all the Stamford victims continues. An official list of confirmed dead is not expected to be completed for weeks.
Understand your skepticism, Luke, but you have to believe me. I've crunched the numbers, and we absolutely can't rebel against the government on this. If we do, the consequences...
Can't be any worse than burning the Constitution.
You're exaggerating. This is a temporary measure. Once things settle down...
I ain't buying it, Reed. And I can't believe somebody as brainy as you would.
Oh, hello. Good timing. Perhaps you can talk some sense into Mr. Cage here. He and Iron Fist seem determined to get arrested.
He's the one who needs a reality check. But good luck getting anywhere with that.
Just arrived for you from the Baxter building.
You have reached the voicemail box of
Reed Richards.
Please leave your message at the tone.
Yeah, hey Reed, this is Ben. Look, I can't do this. Lord knows I've followed you into some pretty crazy places over the years, but somehow this is one place I can't go. I've been thinking about it for a long time. Registration's wrong, and I won't support a law I don't believe in, but I'm still a patriot.
Prominent parent of a young
I ain't gonna fight my own government, so the way I see it, that leaves me only one choice. I'm out. Going underground till this thing blows over. Don't bother trying to find me.
So things don't get out of hand. Things don't get out of hand.
Are you sure you can get us to Cap without leading them right to him?
Got it covered. You just stick with me.
But what about the rest? How can we convince...
They're gonna have to make their own choice. Stark, Richards, and Songbird are obviously a lost cause. But maybe... Well, speak of the devil. So you folks made up your minds yet? From what I hear, they ain't gonna give you much more time to sit on the fence. I ain't no government puppet, and I assume you feel the same way. There are worse things you could do than risk jail time to do the right thing. Glad to hear it. We're gonna need some real heroes to get through this thing. With Cap in charge, as long as it takes. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. You're either with us or against us. Okay, look, I hope you make the right choice. We could use your help.
Security. Prepare to receive inbound shield contingent.
And so, in a worst-case scenario, we'd find ourselves in the equivalent of a superpowered civil war.
Heroes so busy fighting each other, the criminals get a free pass.
Exactly. That's where you and the Thunderbolts would come in, Melissa. We need you to help S.H.I.E.L.D. keep crime under control while we focus on... Oh, hello again. Hello, Susan. I'm glad to see you're not going off half-cocked like Luke, Danny, and Eli over there seem to be. We need cooler heads to prevail at a time like this.
Citing his rescue by a team of superheroes just before the Stamford incident.
There's morality and there's practicality. I may have personal issues with the Act, but I also have hard evidence that if we rebel against it, the entire world's future will be imperiled. So, there's really only one sane choice here. Very good. When S.H.I.E.L.D. shows up, they'll have the paperwork ready for you. Just do what they say.
Many advocates point toward the Washington, D.C. attack as evidence...
I'm not sure that's been determined. Incarceration, most likely. Those who violently resist might accidentally be harmed. Unfortunately, I can't discuss that just yet, even with you. We can speak more freely about it once you've registered. Now please, I'm surprised to see you're even considering joining those rebels. Stay with us. I need you.
Down $1.16.
Miriam Sharp, prominent parent of a young Stamford victim, today praised Congress's swift action on passing the Registration Act.